Mic check, mic check. La 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 la. I bet you're waiting to hear some singing, right? Or maybe you're waiting for some kind of grand performance, especially knowing that voice is the focus of today's session of writing tips. Am I right about it? Come on, be honest. Well, this quick video is not about that kind of voice, though there really is some speaking going on, but it's all on paper. I'm not only going to tell you in this video why a writer's voice is important, but I'll drop a few tips on how you can find and amplify your writer's voice too, even in essays. First, let's answer that nagging question that's at the front of your mind. What in the world is voice? Especially as it relates to writing. Well, let me get right to it and say that voice is actually you coming through on the page. No, I'm not talking about readers being able to make out what you look like, but the voice that helps readers know the kind of writer you are. It's the way you get your message across, and it becomes like your fingerprint. See, I like how the writer Donald Graves puts it. He says that voice is the imprint of ourselves on our writing. I like that. I imagine it like a mini me getting glued to everything you write. Well, kind of. Why do we even need a writing voice? Now, this is another good question, and I'm glad you asked. Well, for one thing, and this is a big thing, voice allows your readers to hear if you care about your topic. It even shows them how you feel about the topic. If you don't care much about the topic, then you might be writing in a robotic and boring way. This is why it's good to choose a topic that interests you. But if there isn't a choice in the matter, like when your teacher assigns a topic, then just be sure to do enough research to find out all you can about the topic. Knowing more would help you to convey a stronger voice. Cool? Great. Now, check out these examples of two distinctive voices in response to the Laws of Life essay topic, Misfortunes Can Be Blessings. Can you imagine being born blind and deaf? You would not have the pleasure of ever seeing or hearing anything or anyone. Now, this example, that one right there, it's a rather simple but matter-of-fact voice. It gets the point across. Now, check this one out. Imagine this. You are 19 months old, and without warning, you are plunged into a world of darkness and utter silence. Now, the constant, endearing smile of your parents is no longer present in your world. Ooh, dramatic, huh? Yeah, that's the power of a distinctive voice in your writing. In both examples, you can hear the writer, but in different ways. If you're not sure about your writing voice, listen up to these 5 tips that I will give you to help find out what your writing voice is, or just simply to amplify your voice even more. Ready? First, find your inspiration. Look at the work of writers that you admire. You might like the way someone uses figurative language, or maybe the way a writer uses real-world examples. Whatever it might be, just read to expose yourself to strong and clear writing voices. The second tip to finding or magnifying your voice is learn to edit and clean up your prose so that unimportant words don't hide your voice. You see, editing takes away the mistakes and the meaningless words so that only your distinct style is left shining through. This means you have to review your own writing often. Another good suggestion is to experiment with point of view. You might find that your writing voice stands out more in a certain viewpoint. Where the first, second, or third person, experiment in writing to find a point of view that works well for you. You'll know when it works for you though, because you might even hear someone say, "Man, this sounds just like you." Music to a writer's ears. Here's a tip that works well for all writers. Grasp the basics of writing high-quality sentences. You can't get around it. knowing how to write simple, complex, and varying types of sentences is absolutely necessary for releasing your writer's voice. Finally, just go with the flow. Let your voice come naturally. It won't happen overnight, So relax. You can't make a voice. You will have to find it as it gets stronger with practice. The bottom line, write and write a lot. And while you're at it, read. There you have it. 5 simple tips to help you find and amplify your writing voice. Find your inspiration. Learn to edit and clean up your prose. Experiment with point of view. Grasp the basics of writing high-quality sentences. And go with the flow. Follow these and you'll find that you'll connect with your readers because you'll be writing with a voice that is authentic to you. Be on the lookout for future videos where we'll be sharing more digestible tips to make your Laws of Life essay submission, or any essay for that matter, a winning sensation.